Hello and welcome to Surplus School. Today we're going to talk about, are you in a fake love relationship? Watch for these signs. If you are new to our channel, please hit the subscribe button for more life amazing videos. Now let's get into it. Number 1. Too secretive. Do you not know your partner well? Does he refuse to let you in even if you obviously try to make an effort to get closer to him? Sometimes it is understandable. Bad things happen to people, and sometimes that is the reason why they try to protect their feeling by not sharing too much. But then, if you're not asking for too much, then there is nothing wrong about letting you in even for a bit. When people share secrets with each other, they become closer. Secrets are like the glue that sticks people to each other. When you know something about someone that other people don't, you start to see that person in a different light. You can see how vulnerable they can get if they open up about certain things that happen to them. If your partner keeps everything a secret, how much do you think he trusts you? How much of your life do you share with him to make him feel closer to you? Just answer the last question, and look if he does the same thing. Number 2. Denial and neglect. Have you ever experienced being left behind at a party because your partner decides to leave for other people? How do you feel if you're left alone in a place after making plans to go there with your partner? Having a me time is normal for everyone, but if you have to change plans on the same day just to spend time with some people, then surely your partner will get hurt and disappointed. How about your partner denying that you are a couple? Have you experienced this? You're at a mall or at work, then you talk to some people, and when they ask if you two are a couple, your partner denies it real quick. Did it surprise you? If you two are hiding your relationship, then it would be easier for you to understand, but if he's the only one hiding it, then surely something is up. Number 3. Me. Couples try to meet in the middle when they are facing a problem. Why? Because everyone is different and you can't just do what you want without thinking of what the other person wants as well. Cooperation is needed for relationships to work. If your partner refuses to compromise and is always thinking of ways to get what she wants, then this is already a warning to show you the kind of person she is. Of course, it doesn't have to be all the time. That is why you need to find your common ground for things to work out. Number 4. No effort. Do you have to do everything all the time? Are you the one always trying to make time for your partner, trying to make things work when there is a misunderstanding? If you think that exerting effort is needed for a relationship to stay strong, then it is important that it is not one-sided. Soon you'll find yourself exhausted if you only give love but never receive any. Imagine yourself in a situation. If your partner makes a mistake or started an argument, in the end, are you still the one trying to apologize? Why? Are you the only one interested in keeping things from falling apart? Number 5. Giving up. Have you ever heard someone say hardships make the relationship stronger? Well, it will only get stronger if you don't give up. When there are obstacles in your way and together you try to figure things out, then you learn from that. And next time, you know what to do when you face the same situation. If your partner turns his back on you the moment things become unbearable, then maybe it's time to think twice if you really are meant for each other. Number 6. Too much space. Some couples like to spend time together most of the time, and there are some who often ask for some time away. But how long does this last? How often and how long does your partner ask for some time away? Asking for some time alone is different than trying to send you signals that she doesn't like spending time with you. If you get to the point where you start to feel unwanted, then it is time to talk to your partner about it. Number 7. Finger pointing. Is it always your fault? At least based on what he said? Did he ever take the blame even once? Or does he always manage to turn things around and make you feel like it is your fault and that you should be the one apologizing? When one of you makes a mistake, then you should be mature enough to admit it and apologize. Really mature couples even apologize to each other even if it is only one person's fault. They apologize for not being understanding or for even arguing with their partner. Now, you don't have to do it. This is just an example of being mature enough to admit when you are wrong instead of acting like it's your partner's fault. Number 8. Uncomfortable? Are you conscious of everything you do when you are with your partner? Does he make you feel uncomfortable? Being shy and uncomfortable with yourself because that is just who you are is different than being uncomfortable because of someone else. Being with your partner should make you feel at ease. Being with them should feel like being at home. You can work on this and try to get to know each other to finally create that familiar feeling. But if the reason for you being uncomfortable is him being grumpy and controlling, then time to move on with your life without him. You might think you like him enough to actually stay, but you can only think like this for some time. As time passes by, it will be emotionally damaging. Number 9. Too cold? Some people like it when their significant other is not clingy. Others even like it when their partner is the cold type, as they find this attractive. But how much cold can you take? How long until you start looking for that warmth that partners feel inside a relationship? Is she too cold she even forgot your birthday? Too cold that she doesn't even like holding your hand? If actions like this keep happening, ask her if she really wants to be with you. Because if coldness is what you're looking for, then why bother to try making a relationship work? Number 10. Do they listen? When you share a story about a friend or a family, does your partner pay attention to you? Do you have their undivided attention? Or do they keep looking at their phones, and when you ask them if they are listening, they ask you to repeat your story? Communication is important in any relationship, and communicating is not just talking, but also listening. I'm sure if you talk to your friend and she is not paying attention to you, you ask her to listen. Now, if this happens to your partner, it hurts more because you think that you can talk to them about anything. You can try to get them to listen, but if this happens over and over again, then you will lose interest in talking to them or sharing stories about what happens to you. When you no longer communicate on a deeper level, it starts to damage the relationship. Number 11. The future. When you think of the future, do you imagine your partner being a part of it? Do you picture the house with him in it, with kids? This is because you love him to want him to be part of your future. What about him? When you ask him about his future plans, does he talk about you being a part of it? This is a very important part of your relationship. If you are part of his plans for the future, then you know that he is serious about you. You know that he is not with you just because he's bored. If your partner, on the other hand, does not mention you when talking about his plans for the future, then it is not difficult to understand that he doesn't see you in it. If this bothers you, then get straight to the point and ask your partner if he intends to stay with you for a long time. Number 12. Respect. Respect is not only seen by the way your partner talks to you. There are a lot of ways to know if they respect you. One example is if they read the messages on your phone. Sharing a part of your life and some secrets are okay in a relationship, but there is only so much that you can share. If your partner checks on your phone without your permission, then that is already considered an invasion of privacy. Much worse if they get mad once you confront them. Like some of the things here on our list, you can first try to tell them not to do it again. But if they keep doing that, then stop making excuses for them and go to someone who gives you enough respect and privacy. Number 13. Happy? Does your partner look forward to every day, to every chance to see you? Does your partner enjoy spending time with you? If you live together, does your partner rather leave the house than spend time with you? If you enjoy someone's company, you always want to spend time with that person. It's because being with them makes you happy. If you're not happy with being with someone, then what is the point of staying with that person? You should be seeing someone who makes you happy. So, if they do not want to spend time with you, then you can guess that maybe they are happier someplace else. Number 14. Asks you to change. Change is not a bad thing, especially if you change for the better. But if your partner asks you to change to the point that you no longer recognize yourself, then it's time to take a step back and face the reality. Does your partner like you for who you are, or are they making you into someone they can like? If the change that is happening is not genuine, then you will only feel like you are faking it. Find someone who can love you for who you are, because you don't want to be loved by pretending to be someone you're not. Are these signs familiar to you? If you notice even one of these in a relationship, then remember to talk to your partner. And if the problem persists, then remember that there's nothing wrong if you want to leave. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed and learned something from it. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and give it a big thumbs up. Thanks for watching.